Hey guys, I'm back with another video. Okay, this is going to be a general reading for Scorpio. Alright, so welcome to Casual Tarot. Again, this channel is under construction, so just bear with me. Again, this is a big world, Scorpio, so it is a general reading. Alright, and you do what you want. This is not professional advice. Alright, but we'll get into it. I'm going to get some oracle cards out and then we'll get into the tarot. Alright, Scorpio. I feel like some of you need to like really heal. Or in the process of healing. I also feel like it's time to shine, Scorpio, okay? It's time to shine. Oh, you got two there, okay. Yeah, some of these are healing. You got Archangel Raphael, okay, in a reverse, the fourth chakra, which is the heart chakra, okay. Some of these are definitely healing, in the process of healing, having a little bit of a hard time kind of moving forward, okay? But like I said, this is your time to shine. You have rest and rejuvenation in reverse. So you guys have rested enough. It's time to, you know, really go after what you want. Of course, continue healing, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't happen overnight, but it's really time to step out, okay? You have the goddess of the moon in reverse too, okay? This is about your emotions, your intuition, knowing that you have the power to really move forward, okay? But use your intuition. I feel like at some point you guys had really good intuition, but this heartbreak, because I feel like someone's going through a heartbreak, it kind of made them confused a little. All right, remember who you are, okay? Remember who you are, because I feel like whoever I'm picking up on anyway, it was very confident. They were very confident, and now it's like, you know, they just see themselves differently, okay? But it's really time for you to, like I said, move forward and really step in the limelight. You know what I'm saying, is what I'm sensing. Your bottom card is cornucopia, okay? You have things waiting for you, blessings. Yeah, some of you are definitely having anxiety, but the world is your oyster, Scorpio, okay? Step out, step out. That's why I said I feel like you guys need to step out in the limelight. Look at the butterfly, transformation. Okay, there's abundance, success, okay? Really moving forward. I feel like some of you, this just happened too. As far as this, okay, I feel like you guys either were working on something or did something and it kind of just like blew up, you know what I'm saying? And now you kind of see that you can do more, but you also see life differently, is what I'm sensing. So it didn't just change your life, it also changed the way you see things, the way you think, okay, is what I'm sensing. You have the man holding the coin. Maybe that's why some of you are going through that heartbreak, okay? This is someone who can be giving you bad advice, whether it's in your job, money, but it could even be your home, okay? Maybe someone that used you, okay? But this can also be you, Scorpio, okay? Like I said, it's time to step out, okay? Maybe some of you are, you know, doubting what you can really accomplish, okay? But the universe is saying there's a lot waiting for you. Remember that cornucopia, all right? The ones that I feel like something just happened that was good and it's almost like they're seeing everything different, I feel like they're like really surprised. It's almost like they feel like they're in a dream, like they're like wondering, you know, if they pinch themselves, are they gonna like wake up or something? Don't doubt it, okay? Enjoy it, okay? Because I feel like you earned it. You've worked for it, you know what I'm saying? So do not miss out. Don't question it. Yeah, some of you are very creative, and it's time to really put that to work for those who haven't, the ones that are still healing, because I feel like some of you have, and it's like things blew up more than what you even thought, and that's just the beginning is what I'm sensing. Okay, but be careful who you trust. I feel like sometimes when we grow, when we glow, people, you know, they want to come and kind of ruin it, or try to put their 2 cents in, and you know, get jealous even, you know what I'm saying? But use your intuition with that queen. Okay, you know, queens, they're emotional, but they're very intuitive. Women are intuitive, and I mean female energy, I shouldn't say women, you know, but that's something that's known, you know what I'm saying? That feminine intuition, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. I'm saying female because it's a queen. But anyway, you have water fairy, feelings and emotions. You need to balance them, okay? Because that moon card is definitely coming up, and I feel like you go back and forth. You go back and forth, some of you, okay? So balance that out. That would help you see clearly, okay? When you're a little confused, especially when you're hurting, okay? Be careful with that. But it's also good to express your emotions. Don't hold them in, you know, express them. Because we need to feel, you know what I'm saying? We need to feel. It's just holding on to it is the problem, okay? You got to release it. As I said before, some of you are very creative is what I'm saying. You have a lot of projects that you're thinking about, even some that you're already kind of putting some work into, and I feel like that's a really good thing. It's going to lead you very, very far, okay? Is what I'm sensing. So don't question it. Whatever you're working on, keep doing it. And I feel like you're working already on some stuff, but there's other ideas that you're like, can I do this too? And yes, you can. Yes, you can, is what I'm sensing. Okay, so go ahead and, you know, weave that web, okay? It's really good. And as I said before, you have this queen, which is about friendships, fertility, feminine power, okay? But it's also about your emotions, keeping them in check, like I said before. She's an emotional queen. She keeps them in check. Why? Because she's a ruler, okay? She's a leader. She has to make sure she's on point for her court, right? So they're kind of asking you to do that also, okay? But also use your intuition when it comes to business, because I feel like, I don't know, with that man holding the coin, I just feel like there may be some opportunists around you. Okay, so just be careful. I'm not saying don't, you know, make partnerships, don't, you know, network, stuff like that. Of course, do that stuff, but just, you know, be choosy. Be careful who you do it with. But don't tell your ideas so much to everyone, okay? Be careful with that, because I feel like there are some people that will run with that shit, okay? And take it as their own, you know? And I also feel like people have their eye on you. It's like they know that you have potential, and they know that, you know, whatever you're working on will succeed. I feel like they have probably more faith in you than you have in yourself. So just be careful, because I feel like people have their eye on you for some reason. Like, oh, what are they going to do next? You know what I'm saying? What can we, you know, learn from them, but not in a good way. It's like in a sneaky way. You know what I'm saying? Page of Swords. Maybe some of you are getting a message. But I feel like, yeah, I think some of you are getting a message, okay? Maybe something that you don't want to hear, okay? But as I said before, keep your emotions in check, okay? Look at the bigger picture, because I feel like, you know, even when something doesn't go our way, sometimes it's for a reason. Sometimes you kind of dodge a bullet, or it leads you on another path. So kind of remember that, you know. For some, I feel like there may be something that already happened that didn't go their way, and they're kind of like trying to figure something else out. I think that may have more to do with business or projects, though. So they might have even had some experience as far as dealing with people that are trying to use them in some way, or, you know, like I said, you know, just being a opportunist, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, you have the Page of Swords upright, okay, and this can be a message. I feel like it's a new beginning for you too, but I feel like some of you have received a message, and there is something that did go wrong at some point. Again, I feel like this is more business though. And it upsets you with the Queen of Cups. It upsets you. But I feel like that time is over. And, you know, you just got to be careful who you deal with, okay? I feel like someone let someone in and they might have sold them a dream or just really act like they were supporting them. And then they kind of just turn their back on them, or they backstab them, you know, in some way, okay? With that man holding the coin, okay, I felt like that was a business thing, but I feel like, you know, you have what you need. Look, another Page of Pentacles. You have what you need, and I feel like some of you are definitely getting a message with these pages, but it's about a project or something you're working on, okay? And as I said before, some of you are currently working on something, but you're also thinking about something. You're definitely thinking with that air, with that Page of Swords, okay? Look at the book, okay? And I feel like they're saying go forward because it's really good and it will be successful, okay? Just, you know, be careful. That's all I'm saying. Don't repeat that same mistake, because I feel like in some way you kind of knew, maybe not at first. At first, maybe, you know, you gave them a chance because you trusted them and it sounded good. But then after a while, you kind of saw signs and you're like, and you kind of still went on because it's like I don't know if you don't like confrontation or you just don't, you want to give people the benefit of the doubt or whatever it is. Or maybe you didn't have evidence and you just didn't really follow your intuition. But I feel like you knew at some point. You knew. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying don't repeat the same mistake. If you know something doesn't feel right, listen to that. Listen to that. I'm going to go back to that Moon card, you know. It's about your intuition, okay? Make sure that you listen to that. Oh, you got another Page. Another Page of Wands, okay? I think that some of you may have seen that as a setback, okay? But I feel like even if it was it was a setback, it's a minor one, okay? I feel like, because wands are about creativity, I feel like you still have a lot you can create, so move forward, and there's definitely an opportunity coming to do something that will lead to money, and don't overlook that. Don't overlook that. Now, I feel like with all these pages, you may have like a lot of people around you, okay? So I feel like some of you are very out there. And what I mean by out there, like really networking, really making new partnerships, maybe making new friends and stuff, and continue to do that. That's going to really help you on your path, okay? Because I feel like a lot of you are meant to do more than what you think, okay? In a lot of ways, in business, but also just in life. I feel like some of you may be breaking, how can I put it? Breaking records, okay? Maybe in your family or in your close circle. I feel like you are, breaking records. That's the only way I could think about thinking of it, saying it. I apologize. Getting a little tongue-tied. I'm a little lost for words, but that's basically what I'm saying. You're breaking records, and it's a really, really good thing. So continue to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you have a lot of people around you that you can influence in a good way, okay? Maybe even help them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like whoever I'm picking up is like a team player, and it's a good thing. They just seem a little, like I said, just be choosy on who you do it with, okay? You have the Two of Swords, okay, in the reverse. And I also feel like you guys, well, this can represent a crossroads, but I feel like you guys recently made some kind of decision. And I feel like this is more for yourself. It's like you made a decision for yourself, okay? To really do what you want to do. So I'm sensing like maybe some of you at some point felt you had to live up to a certain expectation or something, and I felt like it took you a minute to really realize that you're number one, and that you should be living for yourself. You know, there's a lot of maybe emotional stuff that you had to work through and that you're still working through, okay? But I feel like you're at a different place now. You're more aware, okay, of what issues need attention. But at some point, you weren't, you know what I'm saying? So you really worked hard, and I feel like you really made that decision for yourself, to really grow as a person, okay? And I feel like that's another reason why you should be spreading your wisdom around, you know, the people, in young people. Maybe some of you want to be a mentor. Maybe you should be a mentor and don't know it, okay? But I feel like you should really be spreading that knowledge, okay? But I do feel like some of you are at a crossroads when it comes to this person. And I feel like use your intuition. You'll know what to do, okay? Because I feel like for some of you, that's something that's presently happened. But for others, like I said, I feel like you have a lot of growth, a lot of things that you can do. So don't doubt yourself. Just keep going and forget that person. Or if it was multiple situations, you know, just, again, use your intuition so that it doesn't repeat. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like a lot of you have a lot of influence, and that's a really good thing. It's a really good thing. Because I feel like you're in a good place to really get advice, okay? Whether it's like family or maybe it's, you know, like a whole group of people. Change and progress. See? It's a big change happening. You know, pages are also new beginnings, but there's definitely a big change happening for you, okay? So like I said, it's time to step out and shine. Of course, continue on healing, but really, you know, live the life that you want. Rebirth. See? Rebirth. Reinvention. See? Create what you want, okay? The life that you want. Give love. See, I knew you should spread that love. You have a lot of love to give, Scorpio. You really do. And not just love, knowledge, experiences. And I just feel like you can help a lot of people. Because I feel like you kind of been there. You've been there is what I keep sensing. So you know what it's like, and you kind of want to uplift everyone is what I'm sensing. The world needs people like you. You know what I'm saying? Is what I'm sensing. Just feel like I need to tell you that. So, you know, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. It's a good thing. Pleasure. Make sure you take time for yourself. Practice self-love. Continue that healing process, okay? But definitely take advantage of all this opportunity, because it's going to bring more, okay? Definitely going to bring more assessing, okay? Look at the bigger picture. See how far you've grown. But this is more also about just looking at everything, so that you have the bigger picture, taking everything in, looking at the fine print, okay, especially when it comes to business and people you're dealing with, you know, really listening, okay, but also using your, you know, your intuition, okay. So attraction, your top card, okay, it's going to help attract a lot once you really put things into motion. Again, some of you are already putting things in motion, but don't stop there. Do not stop there, okay, because you're like wondering, well, maybe I should just take what I have. No, go further, continue on healing. You have peace. Set up some boundaries. I feel like some of you need to set up some boundaries, and that's more emotional. You know, don't deal with people that bring negativity to you, okay? And release is what I'm sensing. I feel like some of you get kind of panicky is what I'm sensing when something happens, okay? But I feel like you need to release that stress. Even just the day stress, every day, just kind of sit for 10 minutes and just let the day go. Let all these feelings and thoughts you have go, because I do feel like you guys think a lot. You know, you have a lot of clutter in your mind. You know, keep your emotions under control and just, you know, relax, okay? That would help you out a lot, okay? Keeping your emotions under control, but also seeing what's ahead, okay? And really taking in all the information so that you make the best choices in your life, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that is your reading, Scorpio. I hope it helps in some way. Again, this channel is under construction, and I wish you the best luck, okay?